things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Greetings, salutations, good morning, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vale for Sunday, the first day of December 2019. We are just 4 weeks away from the end of the decade and just a week away from the Birds of Prey ski race kicking off at Beaver Creek Mountain. That's a shot of Beaver Creek Mountain all the way from our back patio. It looked like you were right there, but no, we were about 3 miles away. Here down in the town of Avon, zooming up real close to Beaver Creek there. I am one of your hosts today, Eric Sundblad, live from our Avon studio. We've got Chris Armistead and Ashley Prill on First Chair Adventures at Beaver Creek, and then we've got Gary Butts live from Lionshead. Wonderful morning here on Good Morning Vale. Thanks for joining us. Just hold tight for a few more days before the event of the season at Beaver Creek kicks off. That's right, the Birds of Prey ski race happens this Friday. It takes place all next weekend. The events that you're going to want to focus on each and every day on Friday, you've got Super G. On Saturday, you've got downhill, and then on Sunday, you've got giant slalom. Now, Friday and Saturday's races, Super G and downhill, they are all about speed and courage and determination, as it is one run. Each athlete takes one run to go as fast as they can down the race course, and then Sunday, it slows down a little with a more technical giant slalom that includes more gates, more turning, more edge work, just more finesse down the race course. Beautiful thing to watch. And if watching ski racers isn't your cup of tea, but you still want to be involved in all the events, well, Saturday is a fully loaded day of fun events at the Birds of Prey ski race. It kicks off early in the morning, starting at 9:30 in Beaver Creek Village for Bloodies and Bluegrass. Free Bloody Marys to kick your day off. Just a half an hour on Saturday. Sunday it starts at 9:45, runs a full hour. They've got a couple concerts lined up throughout the day on Saturday. And then at 2 p.m., Beers of Prey kicks off, and it's beer tasting, unlimited beer tasting for $35. And then really, really cool if you're into movies. Warren Miller is going to be premiering their movie Timeless 3 times throughout the course of the weekend, so you're not going to want to miss that at the Villar Center. And Gary Butts live in Lionshead. How you holding up this morning, Gary? You keeping warm out there?
It is fairly nippy this morning, but it's just bright, beautiful, clear skies, what's going to be a beautiful day. I was talking to my daughter Olivia last night, and she told me, Dad, it 'tis the season to be shopping. And at Vail Resorts, it's not any different. And it's more specifically, it's the cyber part, the online specials, that Cyber Monday. Vail, you can get your best across all North American resorts, anywhere online, get those best deals of the season. Moving on, it's also the ski school wants to participate as well. So to guarantee the best rates of the season for the Vail or any property across North America, to go online, get those ski, school, and snowboarding lessons booked, guaranteed service, best rates, and I can guarantee as an instructor myself, we can always make you a better skier. So level 1 through 9, you're always going to want to ski with a Vail instructor. And we don't want you to go anywhere. We got stuff coming up today. I'm going to be talking to Matt at Double Diamond. We've got all the weather coming up for you. And coming up soon, I'm going to give you a specific weather, and Ashley and Chris are going to be on the mountain giving you all the details of what's going on, what you're going to expect as the conditions coming up. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be around for a couple hours this morning, and stick around.
ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Payne thinks it makes the rules, but the rules just changed. New Icy Hot Lidocaine Dry Spray. Instant dry technology. No mess, no residue, fast-acting relief. Rise from pain. New Icy Hot Lidocaine Dry Spray.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
All right, welcome back. We're here in Lion's Head. Just a beautiful start today. Don't forget, I am in Lion's Head today. It's just a beautiful sunny, can't hardly see a cloud in the sky. So let's talk a little bit of weather. Thanks to Oakley, we're starting out today very chilly, you know, in that single-digit weather. But the day is just going to progress to get really nice with those temperatures reaching a high of 33. Winds going to be a lot less than they have been the last couple days with 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight that temperature is going to drop down into the mid-teens, and again the wind down in the 5 to 10 mile an hour range. Looking at the I-70 corridor, if you're driving back home to Denver, we're going to have some really clear skies, very mild temperatures, looking at 38 in Denver, 36 in Vail, 40 in Eagle, and 38 in Avon. Looking ahead, more importantly, to our 5-day forecast, what you're going to see is what I like a skier's dream: sun, snow, sun, snow. So Monday, temperatures 38 degrees, sunny, clouds developing maybe in the afternoon. Then Tuesday, we're going to get some snow showers, possibly a 50% chance. Those temperatures reaching 33 degrees. Moving on to Wednesday, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in 36. And then Thursday, another chance of snow. And then Friday, that 35-degree temperature. Big thanks to Oakley. And we're going to send it up to Ashley and Chris, and they're going to give you some mountain conditions at both Vail and Beaver Creek, because if you're like me, we're definitely going to be making some turns today.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Chris, I feel like
our commute this morning. It's pretty good, isn't it?
It definitely didn't suck. These are the days that I love what we do up here. Being able to go up on the mountain first chair, just incredible with the morning glow out there. The sun's about to rise. Conditions are great out here. I'm really excited.
Definitely excited to be out here first thing this morning to show you what's going on with these conditions. But let's talk about, first of all, what's going on in Vail. So where Gary is this morning, pretty good conditions. I mean, 6 inches in the last 48 hours.
6 inches in the last 48. Gary's in Lion's Head. Lion's Head is open now, so it's just awesome that we have all of that terrain open. We've got, again, 31-inch base, 644 acres open, and 12% of terrain open over in Vail. So we're just really happy that Vail's getting more and more open every day.
Right. I mean, it's so nice to see how they're working so hard, and especially with the snowmaking expansion, to be able to open this kind of acreage this early in the season. And of course, I think a lot of people are still here for their Thanksgiving holidays. So what a great last day on the slopes before you head home. Now, if you're going to be coming to Beaver Creek, which is where we are this morning, we're heading up on the Centennial Express gondola and chairlift. 48 hours, 5 inches here at Beaver Creek, and season to date 74 inches at Beaver Creek, which is pretty impressive.
Pretty amazing this time of year.
Yeah, it really is. And so as far as the lifts are concerned, 6 of 23. Again, we're on the Centennial Express chairlift and gondola this morning. And then
Vail has 12 lifts open.
Right. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of space to spread out to get your own turns in. And then they had 22 trails open here at Beaver Creek out of 150, 22-inch base, and in the last 7 days, 15 inches. And just as we were making our way up, it's kind of a busy morning here at Beaver Creek because we have the Talon crew, we have the race crew, and they're all getting everything ready for the birds of prey.
They're getting the mountain ready for all these downhill races coming into town this week.
So it's exciting. We'll have to see who we run into at Spruce Saddle this morning. But right now, we're about to get off the gondola, and then we're going to send things back into the studio with Eric coming up after the break. Have you been to Crested Butte?
I have not. It's on my list, and I somehow have lived in Colorado a long time and have not made it to Crested Butte.
Well, you just wait until Eric tells you what they have at Crested Butte, and you'll probably be booking
I want to go.
that trip, and you probably will too. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer. We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Tuning Maestros. Your experience on the mountain will always benefit from the true bases and dialed-in edges Christie Sports expert technicians provide. Bring your skis and snowboards in today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
Something's happened. Well, if you haven't visited the southern mountains of Crested Butte down in the San Juan mountain range, well, it's definitely something you want to put on your to-do list this year, because Crested Butte is a part of the Epic Pass. You get unlimited skiing and snowboarding at Crested Butte. Let me take you on a little journey to Crested Butte. Crested Butte is located just outside of Gunnison, Colorado, in the legendary San Juan Mountains. The San Juan mountain range is much different than the Gore Range here in the Vail area that encapsulates Beaver Creek and Vail. It's a little bit more craggy, a little bit steeper. Crested Butte actually has the steepest groomed run in the world. It's really fun. You can really fly down this run. It feels like you're a Birds of Prey ski racer. Absolute blast. And Crested Butte, also home to an Olympian who happens to be also a ski instructor at Crested Butte. So when you visit Crested Butte, if you really want the ultimate in ski lessons, well, you're going to have to request Wendy Fisher, get some private instruction there. She has gotten rave reviews from getting people out of their comfort zone and to really skiing a little bit more efficiently with less intensity on your knees. So visit Wendy Fisher, the Olympian that is currently a ski instructor at Crested Butte. And if you're not into skiing and snowboarding, or maybe you just want a bit of an off day, well, Crested Butte offers a plethora of winter activities, including fat biking. If you're not familiar with fat biking, it's bicycling with really fat tires, wide tires. So that means it allows them to float on top of the snow. They also allow for winter horseback riding. So typically that's an event that you can do in the summer here in Beaver Creek, but in Crested Butte in the winter, they still get their horses running. So horseback trail riding in the winter. They also offer snowshoeing and snowmobile tours. That's right, the Gunnison Valley is huge for snowmobiling. They've got a lot of wide open terrain, a lot wider than what you experience here in the Vail Valley, so it's great for snowmobiling. So get down there and visit yourself some Crested Butte this year and stick with us. We got more Good Morning Vail coming up after this.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Okay, Chris and I made it to Spruce Saddle this morning. There's a lot going on up here. There's
a ton of people.
You know, one of the biggest things that we want to point out too is that Ski Patrol just closed down the access to Gold Dust because they're going to be doing some training up here. So you can still get up on the Cinch Express, which they are getting fired up this morning. Again, the lifts won't be open until 9 a.m. this morning, but would you look at our gorgeous office right now and overlooking the Gore Range. There's not even a single cloud in the sky, just that sunshine touching the top of the peaks at the moment. But Chris, really comfortable temperatures later on today, right?
Yep, that's correct. We're going to be in the mid-30s today and a low of 16 tonight, with the sunset just before 5 o'clock.
Right. Can you believe how quickly our sunset is happening right now?
So fast.
I think now I'm just finally used to it, right? But you do want to take advantage of that sunlight while you can, because that sunset is happening so quickly this evening. But there's a little bit of a bite in the air right now. But it is going to be warming up pretty nicely.
And the resort temps in the mid-20s all day. Mostly, as you can see, it should be pretty clear and mostly sunny all day.
Right. Now, especially for all of you that are going to be heading back home today, those road conditions should be in pretty good shape. We're going to be seeing those temperatures in the 30s and maybe even in the 40s down along the Front Range for I-70, and try try to go early, or just stay later. Just stay with us for another few days and avoid all of the congestion on I-70. But typically, especially after holidays, we start to see that traffic accumulating right around
that Sunday
noon,
afternoon traffic
1
could
o'clock.
get backed up a little bit around Idaho Springs.
Right, exactly. Now, looking ahead in our forecast, more sunshine on the way for tomorrow as we kick off our first week of December. But then, Chris, things start to change on Tuesday.
Definitely. We have more snow in the forecast, which sets up amazingly for birds of prey this weekend.
So things are beautiful, and it's all brought to you by Boost Oxygen. We're going to leave you with another look at our office this morning. It is absolutely stunning. And speaking of that travel to get home, Eric has more details with your road report coming up next.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. Truly gorgeous views at the top of Beaver Creek. Maybe just a tinge of jealousy in me. Can't wait to get up there today. Well, if you've been joining us this weekend and now it's time to head your way home, let's give you guys some advice on how I-70 is going to be traveling today. This morning, as we can see here, it is moving fairly smooth, but you can still see leftover snow on the sides of the roads. And since it is so cold this morning, there's potential for black ice on I-70. So as you are traveling over Vail Pass, if you're just headed back today down to Denver, just be very cautious as you're going down Vail Pass towards Copper Mountain or past Eisenhower Tunnel. Make sure you're not braking heavily as you're going downhill or braking as you're hitting the apex or the steep part of a turn. That's when you're most prone to fishtailing. Keep a couple cars following distance, not quite so much as you had to during a blizzard. And as you are traveling, if you want to know how the road's looking ahead, these are the websites to keep you informed. cotrip.org, and actually just download their app. It's one of the better apps out there. It's got a geolocator, so it's going to find right where your car's located. It gives you access to all of the webcams along I-70, gives you access to instantaneous road reports if there were any rock falls, if there are any events that are going to slow down your traffic. And we're going to take a short break, come back with some great information on how to maximize your stay in Lion's Head.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
What are you doing?
Just checking my State Farm app.
I have an app.
Can he pay bills and track claims? He doesn't have an app.
Kevin, bring in my app.
Mr. Gabriel, you don't have an app.
Sounds incredible.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
The
The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the Downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America.
And welcome back to Lion's Head. Again, we're in Lion's Head at the ice skating rink today. Have you ever wondered what I should do with an entire day in Vail? Well, you don't have to think about it much longer. There's just a plethora of things to do here. A couple of them most people may or may not be aware of is the mountain tours. These are free. They happen on almost a daily basis, and there are just a lot of different things you could do. With the basic standard mountain tours that run Sunday through Friday, they meet at the top of Eagle Bond Gondola at around 10:30, and those tours start on December 16th. You know, the guides are very well versed on the mountain, and you may just get some information and discover some new trails. Then you also have the Women's Winter Adventure starting on December 9th. They meet at 10:30 Mondays at the Express Lift at Vail Village. There's also an additional 60-plus group that meets on Mondays as well, available to the first 30 people that sign up. But when you're done skiing, something new this year in Vail is the après events. This happens across all Vail Village, all Lion's Head. A lot of restaurants and bars are participating where you can get those deals on appetizers, drink specials. It's where I spend my day. I'm usually somewhere around 3 o'clock, just about every day when I'm in town, which I am all winter. After that Vail Opry, you know, you might want to be a little sore. You might want to check out the Vail Resort and Spa at Rock Resorts. You know, a good day, they have the Lodge at Vail. You have facials, massages, and new this year, they have the Dream Pod float tank. A sensory deprivation chamber just really gets you in that relaxing mode. So we've just got a ton of stuff going on. That's just a wonderful day. We're going to be right back, so stick around.
Up here, the sky isn't the limit, because there aren't any. Beyond the realm of possibility, that's where you'll find trailblazers. For the best of the best, never stop striving for something better. This is the farthest you can get from the everyday, and the closest you'll ever come to moving mountains. Because the only way to soar above all is to be on top of the world.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Views here at Spruce Saddle, but you'll also notice that there is a rope that is across the top of Spruce Saddle, cutting us off from Gold Dust and Latigo this morning. And there's a lot of training, there's a lot of preparation that's going on right now for the Birds of Prey. So if you happen to see one of these things, do not duck it, do not cross it, do not jump it. Don't even go near it, honestly, because that's going to result in getting your pass pulled, which is never fun, right, Chris?
Not a good
and
idea.
They're in place for a reason.
Right, that's a great safety tip. Obviously, sometimes these ropes even look like they're above your head or up here, like you could go right under them. It's not advisable, because even if you don't touch it, you could slide under it and you've still ducked a rope, essentially, which is a huge no-no on the mountain.
Don't do it. But listen, the views are incredible. The terrain is still great here at Beaver Creek. And first thing this morning, it's definitely chilly. Both Chris and I can see our breath, and it's starting off much cooler than it will be later on this afternoon, right?
That's true, yes, but it's going to warm up quick. Once that sun's up, it's going to get into the mid or low 30s. About 33 is our high today, with a low of 16 tonight once the sun goes back down.
Right, once once the sun goes back down.
Before 5 p.m.
Before 5 p.m. Oh, gotta, love that happy hour turns into evening hour. And then for your I-70 conditions, again, with this sunshine, you should have smooth sailing for getting back down to the Front Range, but just be aware that traffic is going to start building early today as people make their way home from a holiday weekend here in the mountains. And then we see the sunshine again tomorrow, so you could stay tonight. Avoid that traffic.
Never a bad thing to stay one more day and get some early Monday morning turns.
Right.
Those tend to be the best turns up here on any Vail Beaver Creek Mountain.
Listen to Chris, he knows what he's talking about. And then Tuesday, we have more snow heading our way. But big thank you to GMC. Chris and I could just not we can't get enough of this.
I love looking at this mountain range in the morning.
I know, we're so lucky.
So lucky.
All right.
And if you haven't been up here yet, make sure you book your trip and get up here into the mountains.
Exactly. Now coming up, we're going to tell you how to protect your skin with the finest ingredients with your UV forecast.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Well, it's going to be quite a sunny day today, but even if it's cloudy, it's still very important to apply sunscreen multiple times throughout the course of the day because we are at elevation with very intense suns, high amounts of UVA and UVB rays. And on chilly mornings like this, there's no better insulator for that little tippy of your nose than some sunscreen. It really provides some wonderful insulation from the cold and the wind. And what I've got here is this Supergoop spray. It's a continuous helper here. It's it's SPF 50 and SPF 30. And what I really love about this, it's not aerosol. There's a compressed airbag inside of this little can, so you're not poisoning the air while you're protecting your skin. This SPF 50 here is water and sweat resistant for 80 minutes. So even if you get a little sweaty, under your layers, maybe you got a face mask on, this is going to stay on. So check this stuff out, the Supergoop. It's amazing sunscreen. Stay safe out there. And we got more Good Morning Vail coming up after this.
Six-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer. We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91. And we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored. You're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're going to make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes run and snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications, we do septic pumping, we do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the valley. We do hydronics, we do radiant heat, snow melt, we do forced air, we do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500, you know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Hey, thank you so much, Claire. Now you're looking at a live shot from the top of Keystone Mountain with that sun just coming up over the ridges. This is one of my favorite live webcams that we have in the mountains. It's so gorgeous. And it's right on top of Durkheim Mountain, which is named after Max Durkheim. He's one of the founders. So they renamed the mountain back in 2003. Now here in Beaver Creek, it is very frosty. I love the commitment to public art that they have. These are the 2 baby bears. Look, he's totally pushing his brother off the log. I think that's absolutely hysterical. But Chris and I are not alone this morning. There's a lot of work taking place. We have some of the people from the Talon crew that are here that are getting ready for the birds of prey. And then as you look up Cinch Express, you can see the snow blowing off in the distance. There's still quite a bit of work taking place up here on the mountain to just get ready for that full season, but really exciting, especially with birds of prey kicking off on December 6th. So again, we have those Talon crew members.
Plenty of their staff out here today.
Up here, yeah. Now, Chris, it's a little bit chilly, as you saw from those frosty bears, right? But things are going to be warming up for us.
Yep, that's true. As you just showed, it's perfect ideal temps for blowing a little bit of snow, getting a little more coverage, and it's only going up to about 33 today, high of 33. So still ideal. It's going to keep the base perfect up here for the next few days until the next storm.
That's such a good point. And then, tonight we're going to be seeing those temperatures dropping into the teens. So you will want to make sure that you layer up. Sunscreen is going to be important. Layers will be important. And, maybe cover up your face too this morning. I think that's going to be
at least for the
morning.
first part of the morning into the afternoon.
Right.
And there's not a cloud in the sky, so definitely put on that sunblock and make sure you're protected.
Right.
Always protect your skin up here.
Definitely. It's so easy to get distracted, especially because it's just so beautiful. And those mid-mountain temperatures will be a little bit chilly. So again, not only, cover up your face, cover up with sunscreen, but also bring those layers with you. I have a base layer, I have mid layer, I have my jacket, and then my pants on top of that. And I'm a pretty happy camper. What about you? What do you layer?
I'm usually a 3-layer guy, so a base layer and then a lighter shell jacket, windbreaker, and then my outer jacket.
Okay.
Yep. And that's all I need, but I kind of run hot, so.
You run hot. So yeah, I always run cold, you run hot. But listen, no matter how you run, if you need to get geared up, you want to do it at a discounted price. The outlets at Silverthorne, they're located right at exit 205. And
Great in Silverthorne.
Yeah, Jockey doing 40 to 70% off the entire store through today, so you can get those cozy robes, cozy
Awesome.
socks.
And base layer stuff too.
Base layer stuff.
Yeah, Jockey's got great deals right
There
now.
you go. All right, coming up, we are going to be getting geared up with Gary over in Lion's Head.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Location, location. With more than 40 shops throughout the Rockies, Christie Sports is everywhere you want to ski and ride. Save up to 20% when you reserve your rentals online 24 hours in advance. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
All right, welcome back. We're here in Lion's Head. We've stepped out of the elements into this beautiful Double Diamond store with my friend Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. Glad I could get you guys in here to warm up a little bit. I think it was 3 degrees when I got here this morning, so it's pretty chilly out there.
Yeah, and I always say, if you come to Vail and you're in Lion's Head or anywhere and you've forgotten anything, there's nothing that they don't have here at Double Diamond. If you come to Vail with a toothbrush, Matt, you can pretty much fill in everything else they're going to need while they're here.
Yeah, I don't think I can dig up a toothbrush, but I probably could if I had to. But yeah, everything else ski related, we've got pretty much got you covered.
Perfect. And today, I think we have some skis behind us, so let's talk a little bit about skis.
Yeah, there's obviously a lot of different models out there, and some people, it can be a little confusing as far as navigating kind of the ski wall, seeing what narrowing down your choices. And ideally, it kind of depends on where you're skiing mostly, how aggressive you are, and just the different types of terrain you're skiing. So we'll start at the narrowest here. This is the Rossi Hero Elite. This one's going to come in, depending on the weight, the length, anywhere from 78 to 82 underfoot. But this one's going to be the narrower ski category. Is going to be more your on-groomed slopes, for the most part. And obviously, some people are going to take them all as an all-mountain ski, but primarily designed as a groomed slope cruiser, kind of your sports car. the ski world, if you will. Definitely designed a little more shape to it. Narrow waist, can be a quicker turn radius. This one's got about a 12-meter turn radius. Next level up is going to be, this one's about 92 underfoot. So basically you're getting into more of that all-mountain category, true kind of 50-50 front side to back side ski that's going to really cover kind of all bases, kind of the jack of all trades. Again, turn radius bumps up a little bit to about 14 meters here. So you kind of starting to get a little more of an open turn shape for kind of more varied terrain.
All right.
Then we're going to step up again to the Rossi Black Ops. This is the Black Ops 98. And again, this one's going to be more kind of that 70-30 backside to front side.
Right.
Primarily designed as more of a, chopped up powder crud type ski. Really, for here, really a good all mountain width for most people. And the turn radius here bumps up to about 20 meters. So you're really opening up that turn shape.
Yeah, that's just a great Vail ski with the back mountain and the front side. It'll go just about
Yeah,
everywhere.
it'll do everything pretty well. And then we've got the big boy here. This one's 120 underfoot. This is the Atomic Bent Chetler 120. And this is definitely going to be more your full powder ski. You want this on the deep days for sure. And as you were saying, there's definitely guys that ski that width every day. But for most people, this is going to be one that's going to kind of be in the quiver. Pull
Right.
out on those, 6-inch plus days where you got a little bit of soft snow to work with.
Right, and someone like me is like, everyone should have at least 2 sets of skis, maybe 3. So, you always want to have a couple in the quiver, as you say.
Yeah, we living in a ski town, we get a little spoiled with our ski selection and what we've got that we can pull out of the garage. But a lot of people that are skiing 6 to 10 days a year they don't want to carry all those skis with them when they're coming skiing. So really makes sense to narrow it down to one ski that's going to kind of do everything and fit what you're doing most of the time.
All right, awesome.
And when we do demo all pretty everything we have on the wall. So if you're still kind of trying to narrow that down, come in, try a couple different things, and see what you like.
Yeah, so as Matt was talking, all 4 of these skis are available for demo. It's going to be a great day to ski today, so come on in to Double Dime and pick out one of these skis and see how it works for you. And now we're going to go to Eric. Eric's probably the best weather guy we have at Good Morning Vail. I'm going to be listening to see what he says.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Well, it is a little bit chilly starting things off today. It is going to warm up. We're going to see highs getting into the lower to mid 30s through the day. But looking at the forecast for the remainder of the week, things are going to change up a little bit from today. One, slightly warmer temperatures. That's great news because it is quite chilly out. Just make sure you get your merino wool base layers on. You're going to be in great shape. Now, there is about a 50% probability of some snowfall coming on Tuesday. More than likely, that is going to push its way into Thursday. Thursday is where I'm really targeting the storm to really come into effect, and that's because we're looking at this storm right off the coast of California in conjunction with a great easterly flowing jet stream. That should mean that this storm arrives to us on Thursday, but 50% chance that that jet stream gets it to us a little bit quicker, brings it to us on Tuesday. But sometime throughout this week, we're going to have some great snow. Thanks to Beaver Creek for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to catch up with Ashley Prill and Chris Armistead on First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Well, you know, Eric, it wouldn't be First Chair without working up an appetite while you're on the slope. So, you know, Chris and I are kind of like, we're scanning what's available.
I'm getting my plans for my afternoon lunch.
Right?
Up here.
Yep. Now, listen, up here at Spruce Saddle, they've done a couple new things this year, especially for the adults. And they've always had, you know, like kids
Great
combos.
kids deals, yeah.
Yeah, now this year, they have a couple different combos. One of my favorites, Chris, oh my gosh, is the grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yum.
So
and then
good.
that comes with the drink, so that's one of the adult combos. And then they also have a combo with a small salad, a fountain drink, and a Cliff Bar. So if you want something, you know, a little bit more on like the lighter side, that's always good.
Such a great deal.
Yeah. Now I don't know about you, but you know, when I was teaching snowboarding, I could always tell the students that had like a big lunch, because I would do it too, and I would call it snowboard belly because all the blood rushes to your stomach and you're digesting that food, and then you're all like sluggish.
Yeah, I say you go into a food coma.
Right, exactly. So a lot of times when I'm out on the mountain, I'll try to eat it on the lighter side while I'm still taking laps, and then when I get done and happy hour, game over.
Right.
Game over.
Operate after.
Give me all the nachos, like let me pile up, and then
you've done the work on the mountain.
I'll take a nap. Now something else, Chris. There is a delicious bar up here at Spruce Saddle. You may notice the watering hole right behind us. So they have, you know, like hot toddies, Irish coffees. They also, at Spruce Saddle, they're doing a warm drink and pastry special before 11 a.m.
Awesome deal.
Yeah.
So you can warm up inside before you take a few laps, come inside, warm up, and go back out there.
Exactly. And then I was finding out some of the recipes that they use. There's a drink up here. It's called the Downhill Express. I have to read this one. It's vodka amaretto, a shot of espresso, and hot chocolate.
That sounds delicious.
Yum,
Irish
right?
coffee is always a good go-to as well.
Yeah, no, of course they also have, you know, just some Pepsi, and you can get your water, and then of course all of your yummy goodies and chips and things like that you can bring with you up on the mountain. But stop on into Spruce Saddle, get fueled up, and coming up next we have your book report.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
All right, we're going to talk about your book report, the Eagle Valley Library, and their after-school programs. There's just a little bit for everyone, just something that those kids can participate in. Starting out, they have the Art in the Afternoon. That's for the kindergarten through 5th grades at the Avon Public Library. We also have the Book Bunch. It's an interactive book club for 3rd to 5th graders, also at the Avon Public Library, where you'll meet to discuss the book and participate in some fun event. Then the Brain Busters. At the Avon Public Library, it's a STEM program. You're working with the team to solve a monthly conundrum. Really get that brain working. Then you also have the Genius Hour. This is at the Eagle Public Library. This is for the kindergarten to 5th grade. It's weekly. It's focused on the science and the technology, the engineering and the art and the math. And then they also have the Reading Buddies. This is a great event where they take a high school student and pair them with a 1st to 3rd grader, and they get that one-on-one reading time. Just great things to happen in the library just all through the winter. And then they also, don't forget about the special holiday packages they got, where they're going to have fun events for arts and crafts for adults and kids, as well as doing that Elfie selfie, and then there's some reindeer games. And just to take a look, we'll see what they did last year, just to give you an idea of what they're doing over there at the Eagle Valley Library.
Welcome to our holiday open house here at the Avon Public Library. The Eagle Valley Library District puts on this holiday open house for all ages. It features 2 reindeer, live music, refreshments, cocos and cookies and crafts. We have a lot of families as well as teens and seniors that come and they visit the reindeer.
Oh, beautiful. 1, 2, 3. So this is the 6th year that we've had the holiday open house with Bill and his reindeer come. Started off originally as just a children's program with about 80 people the first year, and now hundreds and hundreds of people come. It's now an intergenerational program. We have seniors come, we have teens come, we have lots of families attend.
All year long we feature movies, again, for kids, teens, and adults. We typically offer crafts for all the ages. Anything you can think of, we try to offer here at the Avon Public Library, as well as our other 2 branches, Eagle and Gypsum. Library programs are for everyone, not just kids.
For more information about events and programs and things you can check out at the Eagle Valley Library District, please visit evld.org.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Although it may look fairly dulcet and quiet right now, calming and quiet right now for those non-vernacular loving folk like myself. This is the top of patrol headquarters at Beaver Creek, and next weekend when Birds of Prey ski race kicks off, that is going to be a hub of activity. That's actually at the top of the Red Buffalo area. Great intermediate learning zone. Really fun to play around in those little trees on top of Beaver Creek. But let's localize the weather. Take a look at what's going on for your Sunday. Well, the big news of the day is chilliness, starting off at 3 degrees at 8 a.m. at the base of Vail, so even cooler at mid-mountain and the top of the mountain. So make sure you've got plenty of layering, make sure you've got some hand warmers in your pockets, and especially a face mask and sunscreen to keep yourself insulated. Looking at a high of 33 degrees today. Overnight lows of 16 degrees, very clear this evening. It's going to be beautiful to look at the stars. And look at the national map now. Those two big H's are the primary reason we don't have any moisture right now. That's a high pressure ridge. And you can see the bomb cyclone continuing to make its way further to the east there, currently around the Ohio, Pennsylvania region. This little storm system in California, if that tracks along with this easterly flowing jet stream, should bring us some wonderful precipitation by Thursday, potentially by Tuesday. Right now it's a coin flip as to whether it's going to happen on Tuesday or Thursday. It depends on the speed of the jet stream overall. But the majority of the week, expect very consistent daytime temperatures ranging between 32 to 36 degrees, consistent overnight lows as well. But by the end of this week, by the time Birds of Prey ski race kicks off, we should have a great snow base and some really fun skiing. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And coming up next, another hour of Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our second hour of Good Morning Vail. You are looking at Gondola 1 in Vail Village. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning over there. I know Gary's in Lion's Head as well, but we are up in Beaver Creek, and the sun is about to peek up over the ridge line here. It is just also a fantastic morning over here in Beaver Creek. You can see the mountain range off to our left, and again, as I mentioned, that sun is peeking up. There's even a hawk that's looking like finding a little bit of a bird of prey over here, is finding its prey. And a lot of the staff is out as well. It just looks like it's going to be beautiful. Ashley and I are here.
Hey, good morning.
Just welcoming you to another great day. There's some other people coming out of Spruce Saddle. Everyone's getting ready to have a fantastic Sunday out here.
And you know what makes it even better is the fact that our, Black Friday might be over, but our Cyber Sunday and Cyber Monday deals are still going on with Vail Resort. So if you are like me, Chris, I could care less about stuff, but you give me an experience, I will love you forever. So if you want great deals on lodging, if you want great deals on ski school, if you want great deals on rentals so you can come up and experience the mountains with your family at seriously discounted prices, this is going on through tomorrow, and then it's gone. This is one of the biggest sales of the season.
And that's at www.snow.com, and the best ski school deal is 20% off right now on that Cyber Monday deal. So I have kids, that means a lot to get every deal possible you can to enjoy the mountain and have them enjoy the mountain as well.
Oh, definitely. And I think something that's important too is that whether you're a kid or you're an adult, ski school, I still remember things from the very first lesson that I ever took, and I still use them every time I go out on the mountain. It's amazing how it stays with you.
Completely. The instructors here at Beaver Creek and in Vail, they do teach you the best fundamentals to always make the best turns, and it is a lifelong lesson. You will take it with you whether you're a kid or you're an adult, and you'll be better on the mountain every time.
Right, and I think that's also kind of what an amazing gift to give someone is that knowledge for a lifetime, and then also that experience of being outdoors and being here in the mountains, and then of course being able to save money. So good. And somebody that I know loves a good deal is my man Eric Soonblad back in the studio. Eric, have you been shopping? Have you booked a trip yet that you're going to take me with you on? Have you done that?
I've been looking at some lodging across the various Vail Resorts mountains. A little trip to Washington sounds pretty fun this year. Maybe Stevens Pass or Snoqualmie. Some sort of fun adventure, but now is the time to do it by tomorrow on Cyber Monday, like Ashley was saying. And in just, let's do some counting, 4 short days on Friday this coming week. Math is hard, kids. The Birds of Prey ski race kicks off in Beaver Creek, and on Friday is the start of Birds of Prey, and it kicks off with the Super G race. And then on Saturday, you've got the downhill race. And finally on Sunday, your giant slalom. And Friday and Saturday, the Super G and the downhill are all about speed and courage and determination, because you get one run to go as fast as you can down the mountain. And then on Sunday, things get a lot more technical. More gates are added during the giant slalom race. It's a lot more finesse, a lot more edge work. All the races are on the same run, the Birds of Prey ski run. They all kick off right around 11 a.m., 10:45 a.m. throughout the course of the weekend. If you're looking for some other fun events to get involved in, because Birds of Prey is not just about ski racing, it's about bringing the community of Beaver Creek together and celebrating winter sports and skiing as a whole. Well, on Saturday and Sunday, kick your days off with Bluegrass and Bloodies, where there's free bluegrass music and free Bloody Marys around Beaver Creek Village. It's 9:30 to 10 a.m. on Saturday and 9:45 to 10:45 a.m. on Sunday. And then there's a couple instances of live music throughout the day on Saturday. And then at 2 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday is the Beers of Prey, where for just $35 you can get unlimited beer tastings. We got a fun hour of Good Morning Vail coming up next.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
I never dwell in the moment.
I be like.
I'm just constantly focused on the next thing. When I reach a goal, I cross it off and set a new one.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Welcome back, and that sun's finally out, so we're hopefully going to start creeping out of those single-digit numbers. We're here still in Lion's Head, Don't forget that. Let's take a look at the Christie Sports weather. So today, again, we're starting out very cool, but those temperatures are going to warm up. We're going to jump into those low 30s, which is just going to be perfect day for skiing as it warms up. So you're going to want to layer up because it is very brisk out right now, but we are going to warm up throughout the day. So you're also going to want to have plenty of sunscreen because that sun is going to be out. There's not a cloud in the sky right now. Tonight, we're looking, the temperature is going to drop down into that 16-degree range with the wind at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Looking at all of our resorts, it's very consistent across all the mountains with Vail, Beaver Creek, both coming in at about 23 degrees with that 10 to 15 mile an hour, and Breckenridge and Keystone at 20 and 23 respectively. Looking ahead to that 5-day forecast, again, it's going to be sun, snow, sun, snow. That's just a perfect if you want to go skiing. Looking at 38 degrees on Monday, 33 on Tuesday with that 50% chance of snow. Then Wednesday, partly cloudy, but a lot of sun, highs in the 36. And then Thursday and Friday, we're looking at 32 degrees with a possible, probably the best chance of snow this week. And then Friday, you know, again, we're just going to hopefully be skiing in that sun with some of that fresh powder. A big thank you to Christie Sports for this weather. And now we're going to send it up to Chris and Ashley on the mountain to see what's going on in the first chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Here's a look at one of our favorite Beaver Creek ski patrollers as he drops the rope to open up access to Gold Dust. Nothing wrong with seeing a rope drop when you're right at the edge of it. And we're trying to show you a bit of our corduroy, we call it, which is what the snowmaking staff do on mountain. This is just a beautiful shot of our corduroy, which gives you all of the great first turns you could possibly make out here. I was telling Ashley it looks like crystals or diamonds in the snow as the sun hits it. Just a beautiful day up here in Beaver Creek. Everyone, thank you for being with us.
And thank you so much to Christie Sports, by the way. You know, Chris, I get all of my gear from Christie Sports, and then we were just talking about it. You know, my family's coming out for Christmas, and so I've sent them over to Christie Sports because if you book online ahead of time, you can get 20% off your rentals.
Such a great deal.
That is a huge savings.
Huge savings, especially if you have a bigger family or anything and more than just any individual.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend coming into town in February, and I'm sending him into the boot fitters there. They have the best boot fitting process and the best boot fitters in town.
My boots actually came from Christie Sports. They did such an amazing job. I actually got the custom insoles.
Custom insoles are the way to go.
It has made such a huge deal. It's a huge difference in the in how my toes are and how warm they are. But look at this. Oh, Chris, show them what's happening with the cat over here.
Oh man,
so this is why they're dropping the rope right now so that cat can make its way through and continue that grooming process. But pretty exciting to see what's happening up here first thing. Oh, there they go. But also to see a rope being dropped. Chris, I don't think I've ever been this close to a rope being dropped before, but all part of the first chair excitement and all part of Christie Sports sponsoring these first chair adventures. And speaking of that, coming up, we're sending things into the studio with Christie Sports.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer. We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the Downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America.
Well, every time you see one of our Christie Sports advertisements on TV, we mention the gear experts at Christie Sports. And let me tell you, from experience, I am here with the gear expert of the entire Vail Valley, especially if you're a skier, Andy Dunlap from our local Avon Christie Sports. Welcome this morning, sir.
Good. How you doing, Eric?
I'm doing wonderful. It's been a great little day. Good snow out there.
You've been out?
I have a few times, yeah. I'm more excited for the skinning season to get going, as I know you are too. You're a big backcountry guy.
I've been out a few times, but I still feel like the baby giraffe.
Yeah, what are these
like,
things
what do I do with my hands?
Yeah. Oh, totally. How's the season kicking off at Christie's?
Oh, it's great. Like I'm normally, it takes me a while to start getting excited for the winter season, but once the gear starts flowing in and we start mounting rental skis and kind of get into the flow of the season, I start getting really excited for it. So
yeah.
It's going to be a good year.
I can tell by the smile on your face. That's how I know things are going to be good. And you guys have a bunch of new gear that's coming in, as you do every year.
Yeah.
So you've got a really cool program for somebody that may be looking to upgrade but has no idea what's going on with the new technology.
Yeah, most certainly. So all the skis that we have on our ski wall and snowboards also we have available for demo. And we'll apply up to 2 days of your demo cost to a brand new ski. So really you get to try before you buy, and it's a really cool program.
Yeah. And what I love about it is just the variety of availability to demo, essentially everything on your wall.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have, it's like 70 some odd skis, including kid skis in the shop, so we have something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Great selection of boots too.
Oh yeah, the boots is where I wanted to go to next, actually, because it is, I worked with you last year at Christie Sports, and it's amazing watching you boot fit. It's almost truly scientific.
I don't know if I'd call it scientific.
I mean,
there's a boot for everyone.
Measuring width and different bone joints on toes and how that's affecting ligaments on the top of the foot and the weird adjustments you can make.
I mean, we're all just so unique. There's a boot for everyone, and we have a huge selection of boots. And if you're looking for a new boot, just come in and talk to one of our experts at the stores. We have locations all over the valley.
Yeah, it's 4 of them at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have, ours is at 182 Avon Road in Avon. There's one also at I think it's the Beaver Creek Lodge, right by the covered bridge in Beaver Creek. Another in Westvale, between the McDonald's and the Safeway. And then another at the top of Bridge Street, almost to the gondola.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere you would want to be.
Everywhere you want to ski and ride.
Yeah. Even down in Crested Butte,
where
you're from?
They're 3 in Crested Butte. They're all over the Front Range. They're all over Summit County. So anywhere you want to ski and ride is, I think,
anywhere the
motto.
Epic Pass is, you find a Christie Sports. It's beautiful.
Yep. It's true. New Mexico.
So any highlights on gear? I know you didn't bring any, but something that you saw just unboxing or mounting for demos that you were like, that's the one this year.
There are a lot of new skis this year. There's new technology in boots. Everyone's making such a great ski this year. I've really been excited about the new K2 Mindbender, the Solomon QSTs, the Nordica, the new Nordica Enforcer 104. God, I'm tongue-tied.
It's like it's the first interview, second interview this year.
I think it's the first one this year for this year.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah,
plenty of time to warm up.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
For a special treat, when you go into Christie Sports and visit Andy Dunlap, ask him to take the hat off, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a special treat under there for you. I don't want
only in person.
Don't unveil it here. Yeah, it's only in person. But you go into Christie Sports in Avon, say, Andy, I saw you on TV8. Why don't you take that beautiful hat off for me?
I might comply.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's going to be an amazing year, Andy. Always an absolute pleasure.
Sweet.
All right.
Cheers, Eric.
As Andy said, check out Christie Sports. 4 great locations around the valley, including Beaver Creek, West Vail, Bridge Street in Vail Village, and finally Avon here in kind of the central area of Avon. And we got more Good Morning Vail coming up after this.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
It is just absolutely beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. The sun's up. So we're going to be creeping out of those single-digit temperatures real soon, I hope, because I'm going up on the mountain and I wanted to warm up a little bit. Looking ahead today, those temperatures are going to warm up. We're going to get into a really nice 33 degree for the high today, with the winds a lot less than the last few days. So winds are only going to be 5 to 15 miles an hour. Sun is going to be hot, so wear that sunscreen, layer up. You may need to drop one a little later on. Looking ahead tonight, we're going to have that sun setting around 4:43 in the evening. Temperatures dipping down into the 16 degree range. And again, lighter winds in the 5 to 10 mile an hour. Looking at our I-70 corridor, for those people that are traveling back home for after the Thanksgiving weekend, we're going to have temperatures in Denver, 38 degrees, 36 in Vail, 40 in Eagle, and 38 in Avon, with just the sun all over the place. It's just a bright, shiny day, but still be careful. There could be some remnants of that snow. Looking ahead to the 5-day forecast, we're going to have the sun, then on Monday, then the snow on Tuesday, back to some more partly cloudy, sunny skies on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. Thursday, the best chance of snow, and then a nice warming trend on Friday. Coming up, with the sun out today, I'm not sure what lens I should be wearing, so I'm going to be paying attention to what Eric has to say, because he has the lens of the day coming up.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thanks a lot, Gary. Well, on such a bright, sunny day where you can be exposed to high UV rays, it's important to have a goggle that's going to protect your eyes. And that's why I turn to Zeal on really sunny days like this. Zeal, this is the Optimum Polarized goggle. It's actually their XL frame, so this is a slightly larger frame than their regular Optimum. And Zeal, one of the last goggle brands in the world to still utilize polarization in their lenses. Most goggle brands stepped away from polarization because of what it did to glare. However, Zeal remains focused on polarizing their lenses to reduce glare, as well as protect those eyes from UVA, UVB, and UVC rays. Zeal also has a unique blend in their lenses and sort of adjust the color spectrum to give you better contrast and definition. And some of their lenses, their automatic plus lenses, actually change color depending on the sunlight exposed to them. And why I really love these Portal XLs is the ease of changing the lens. That's right, you just kind of press up on the bottom of the lens and away it goes. And when they're on your face, the lens kind of rests in this up position. So if you are doing any alpine touring or split boarding, you can keep some sunglasses under there, flip this up, and it's got a little recess in the side of the frame, and so you're not going to be sweaty wearing your goggles, but then when you get to the top of the mountain, you're not having to fumble in your bag to get the goggles out. These are a do-it-all goggle, and you can find them at Eyepieces in Vail Village at the top of Bridge Street, or in Beaver Creek, or also in Edwards. Check out Eyepieces. And we got more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this, including a look at Vail snow days.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do. Put it all together, ain't nothing better.
LL Bean. Get 20% off now through Tuesday.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
We have breaking news from Spruce Saddle up at Beaver Creek. It's still Thanksgiving. Come up here and get the juicy Thanksgiving sandwich. It has turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce and gravy, and a side of mashed potatoes. As I said, it's still Thanksgiving here at Beaver Creek. And I'm also just wanting to bring you even more news about Vail Snow Days coming up. That's my birthday weekend. December 12th is when it kicks off on Thursday, and it rolls right from Thursday. Live music at Ford Park. All of these concerts are free. It goes into Friday with the headliner Modest Mouse. You would not believe how excited I am that Modest Mouse is coming to town. And then on Saturday, it's the headliner, The Head and the Heart. These are just amazing, well-known national, international acts that are coming to town for free shows, and Snow Days in Vail just kicks off all of our celebration of the December months and officially that it's winter here in town. Again, Vail Snow Days, something not to be missed, free concerts, and here's a look at some of those events coming up. And we will be coming up in just a little bit with more from Gary in Vail with the Watch and Win.
All right, welcome. This is your Boost Oxygen Watch and Win. If you've been watching, you could be winning. We have the Boost Oxygen. If you get a little short of breath, that'll always help out. And we also have the TV8 Gator and the TV8 Beanie. So since this is my first Watch and Win ever, I thought I really needed to come up with a poser. I want you to work for this win today. So we've been roaming around town today, but which town was I roaming around? Which village was I in today? If you can be the first caller, you will get the Boost Oxygen. You will get this gator and you will get this beanie. So again, where am I today? Which village am I in? Be that first caller and you could win these prizes. And then coming up, Eric, my favorite weather guy, is going to let you know what the weather's going to look like.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Gorgeous start to a slightly chilly morning at the base of Vail Village there. If you're looking to access Mid-Vail or Chair 4 or Chair 3 or Chair 11, that's going to be your hub of activity. That is Gondola 1 at the top of Vail Village. And things are starting off, like I said, just a little bit chilly today. 3 degrees at 8 a.m. at the base of Vail. It is going to climb to around 33 degrees. Low wind today, high sunshine. It's going to end up being a gorgeous day, just a little chilly to start things off. Now this evening, sun setting right around 4:42 p.m. before the temperature drops to 16 degrees. That's where we expect things to hold for the overnight low. Now before we get into the 5-day forecast, I did want to touch upon the national map, point out a couple things that's causing our immediate weather and also for the future. Now, the big thing, we had those 2 bomb cyclones that sort of swept through the nation back to back. This is the last of them here, making its way through the Midwest and Great Lakes. It's going to be in the East Coast in a couple days. For us locally, this high pressure ridge, you can kind of see it swirling up into the southern tip of Canada. It's kind of blocking off this Pacific moisture, but this big low pressure system should slowly be making its way to Colorado. This is quite a large storm. And depending on the speed of the jet stream, right now in this yellow, that means it's moving 150 miles per hour. If that picks up, if that jet stream really picks up, continues the easterly flow, that means the storm's going to get to us by Tuesday. However, if the jet stream stays around the same speed that it's at, this storm will arrive to us on Thursday. So that's why it's about a 50% chance for both Tuesday and Thursday for this storm. It's not necessarily back-to-back storms. It's really dependent upon the speed of the jet stream. But for the most part, the week's going to be very mellow temperature-wise, or rather average for us here in December in the Vail Mountains. Temperatures fluctuating between 32 and 38 degrees. Now, we're taking a look at the 5-day forecast here. I want to do something unique and start looking at a few long-term forecasts. So this map that we're looking at, this is your 7 to 14-day precipitation outlook. The green represents slightly above average, the gray is average, and the orange is below average. So we want to see that really dark green. So in the next 14 days, here's that representation of that storm in California. That's why it's such a high above average precipitation amount, because there's that big storm there. We do want that to sweep into Colorado in the next couple weeks. So this next map, this is your 14 to 20 day extended forecast. We still see a little bit of a probability of being above precipitation. So that's some great news. The darker the green, the better though. We really want to stay away from the grays, which are right at normal, and especially the reds, which are below. Then as we move into 30 days, some great news continues. Continuing above average moisture and precipitation for California, Nevada, and the northern tip of Utah, and right about average to slightly above average precipitation for us over the month of November. So what that means is maybe 70 to 170 inches of snow throughout the month of December. That's about our average. So that's great news there. And finally, I wanted to end things with the temperature probability. Now, we are the orange for temperature represents above average temperatures. So right now we're in kind of that medium orange for the next 30 days for temperature outlook. So that means if we do get a lot of snow, expect it to be slightly heavier with more moisture content than usual, which provides a great base, a great pack down base for the remainder of the snow this winter. So hopefully that's your 30-day outlook. We got more of Good Morning Vail coming up after this.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it! Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Geico would like to take a moment to say thank you to our military service members at home and abroad for all their hard work and sacrifice. We all sleep easier knowing you're out there keeping us safe. And on a personal note, I was really... just needed to get that off my chest. Thank you.
Geico, proudly supporting the military for over 75 years.
The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America.
It's just a great opportunity.
The amount of fun that I got today from a scale of 1 to 10,
It's amazing.
gotta be 12.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. The sun is up. It's an amazing day out here already. It's going to be beautiful, as you can tell. Conditions are great. I felt the crunch underneath my feet. I don't know if you can hear it a little bit, but snow conditions will be a bit firm, and it's just, again, the snowpack is crunchy, and just be ready for that. Again, Beaver Creek is in amazing shape. You can maybe see these guys behind me. They are part of the Talons crew that have been out here. They have a huge staff getting the mountain ready for Birds of Prey this weekend. Just a little rehash on the Beaver Creek conditions. We've had 15 inches of new snow in the last 7 days, 5 inches in the last 48 hours, setting up for a 22-inch base. We have 22 trails open, over 400 acres open, 6 lifts running. It's just awesome out here in Beaver Creek. You can kind of see right behind me as well. It's Spruce Saddle here. Fun fact, in the 1980s, it was the only structure on the mountain when they actually opened Beaver Creek, and it won architectural awards. Just a fun fact about Spruce Saddle in the Beaver Creek area. We want to also thank Vail Summit Orthopedics for being one of our sponsors today. Vail Summit Orthopedics has been in the Valley for a very long time, and if you're ever feeling anything on your body is not feeling right, or partially, an injury, they are always there to help you and give you advice or give you help to get you back doing the things you love on the mountain. I personally, in 2010, had a ankle surgery with Vail Summit Orthopedics, and they fixed me right up. So thank you, Dr. Cunningham, for that. Coming up, we have a little more Good Morning Vail. Oh, also, we wanted to thank and
say congratulations to Robert Madden, who was our Watch and Win caller. He called in from Iowa. Congrats, Robert Madden, on winning the Watch and Win this morning. We will be sending you your stuff, or if you're in town, come by and pick up your stuff. Coming up, we have more Good Morning Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, things are happening here in Lion's Head. People are lining up at Chair 8, Born Free, getting ready to go up on the mountain. The sun is out. It's making a world of difference. We were a little chilly earlier, but I'm about ready to take off a layer. Let's take a look at the sun and ski weather today. Today, again, starting off real chilly, but we are getting up into that high of 33. It already feels pretty warm to me right now. Those breezes are a lot less than it has been the last couple days, just in the 5 to 15 mile an hour range. Tonight, that sun will be setting around 4:43. Temperatures dropping into the mid-teens, so fairly cool evening, but again, winds a little lighter in the 5 to 10 mile an hour range. For those of you traveling home from the Thanksgiving weekend, the I-70 corridor is looking really clear, really Sunday with very moderate temperatures. Denver coming in at 38, Vail at 36, Eagle and Avon at 40 and 38 respectively. Looking ahead at the week ahead, again, we're going to have that sun, snow, sun, snow, sun, so just perfect skiing weather. Temperature is going to be in the 30s pretty much all week, with the best chances of snow Tuesday at 50%, and then Thursday we're going to get up into that 60%. So just then being able to ski that fresh powder on Friday. So you're not going to want to go away, because if you're like me, you're going to want to see the birds of prey this weekend. And I stick around because Eric's going to tell you the best places to watch it from. And a big thank you to Sun and Ski for this weather report. Eric, let us know what's going on.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Well, all day we've been getting you guys hyped up because in 5 days, the 2020 Xfinity Birds of Prey Audi FIS Ski World Cup kicks off here in Beaver Creek. And on Friday, the first official event is the Super G. And then on Saturday, they've got downhill. And then finally on Sunday, the giant slalom. The big things to note this year, or rather every year about ski racing. I've been trying to be informative regarding ski racing to all of our viewers because I don't know too much about it. I'm more of a snowboarder. So what I found fascinating, the Super G and the downhill are far more speed-focused events. There are gates that the racers have to go through, but for the most part, it's all about speed. Every racer gets one run down the course, and they try to go as fast as they can. And then when it comes to the giant slalom, there's a lot more gates placed on the course, a lot more turning, a lot more finesse and edge work, and the racers actually get 2 runs, and it's the best time out of both runs to determine the winner. I think they must do that because when you're utilizing your edges more, there's more chance of your edges blowing out. It's like blowing a tire, causing you to slip or potentially lose some time. So there'd be a couple chances when it gets to be more technical and more finesse focused. On some racers to watch this year, Ted Ligety is back in the giant slalom category. This is something he used to dominate, but he's really going to try to push himself back up to the top again. Of course, we have a local boy, a young gun, River Radamus, who is really focused on doing well and making the cut for the final competition this year. We're also looking at Tommy Ford, an American. He took 4th earlier this season in the Solleden giant slalom. And of course, Henrik Kristoffersen from Norway took 2nd in the 2017 Birds of Prey giant slalom. He'll be back looking for a big win this year. And as we approach the downhill competition, Axel Lund from Norway has won 4 downhills and a Super G, and he's really looking to pick things up this year. It's going to be a great Birds of Prey overall, kicking off this Friday. Ski racing, ladies and gentlemen. You go fast, you take chances, you have a good time. Let's watch a little bit more about it now. At least I froze.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, I had a huge decision to make. That sun was really warming things up, so I had to decide whether to drop a layer or find some shade. I opted for some shade. But it is still a little chilly out here, but let's take a look at the GMC weather for the next couple days. Looking at today, you know, that temperature, that sun is really warming things up. It's going to get it up to about 33 degrees down here in Vail. Plenty of sunshine, temperature or winds in the 5 to 15 mile an hour range. Tonight we're going to see that sun setting around 4:43 p.m. and the temperatures dropping into those mid-teens and the winds light kind of 5 to 10 mile an hour range. Looking at our resorts, I'm going skiing today, so this is very important. We're very consistent across the mountains with Vail and Beaver Creek and Keystone, all going to get temperatures mid-mountain in the 23-degree range, and then Breckenridge, the outlier, in the 20-degree range. All sunny skies, all going to have a little less wind than we have in the last few days with 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. The 5-day forecast, again, sunny tomorrow, clouds developing in the afternoon, and then Tuesday we have that first chance of snow, a 50% chance. Then Wednesday we're going to have some more sun, partly cloudy skies, a slight chance of snow, and then Thursday we're going to have probably the best chance of snow in the week with a 60% chance. Then Friday we're going to bring those temperatures back into the mid-30s. Going to be a great skiing day, hopefully getting some of that snow. Like I say, I'm going skiing with my good friend Lauren this afternoon, so I'm really curious what's going up on the mountain with Ashley and Chris with that first chair report. What's going on, guys?
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Well, Gary, what's going on up here is Chris and I are downloading, but there's a very good reason why we are downloading.
Right, they dropped that rope by Gold Dust, but then they put it back up, so we're just keeping in line with our safety tip of the day, which is don't duck any ropes. Even though we technically have the approval, we'll just keep it simple.
Right.
Not duck a rope today.
Exactly. We don't want to make any mistakes, and we definitely don't want to get our passes pulled, so we are following the rules. But also, it's a really great way to point out too. You know, my family's coming out for Christmas, and my mom doesn't necessarily ski anymore. But the plan is, when my niece and nephews are out on the mountain, we're gonna have her ride up the gondola and meet us for lunch at the top of the mountain. And so, even if you don't ski or ride, you can take the gondola up.
Yep, there's that much reduced price to just ride the gondola, and if you're a photographer, someone that doesn't ski or snowboard, a great way to get up on the mountain and enjoy all these beautiful views or get a great bite to eat at Spruce Saddle.
Oh yeah, go and have that turkey sandwich that's still on special.
Oh my gosh, I'm
so
still
good.
in Thanksgiving mode, so that might be my lunch today.
Right? I think I'm down for that too, but maybe you just want to come up and take pictures with your family for the holidays, make all your friends and family jealous. Chris, I think we should show them
Of course.
what our view is.
You know, with your family coming in town, Sun and Ski is one of our sponsors today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sun and Ski. You could always send them in there and get any gear if they miss any gloves or anything.
Right. Or
Sun
hey,
and Ski is the
Mom,
place to go get it.
If you want to get some things for Christmas.
Yeah, let's check out the mountain here.
So
Oh my gosh, here we go, guys. Look at this view. Unbelievable. And we also coming up, we have a good bit of info on Eagle Valley Gives Day. There's a look at some of our beautiful Rocky Mountain ranges up here.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the Downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Well, the only thing better than a powder day is the gratification you get from giving back to your community and the various nonprofit organizations that we have here in Eagle County. And I am here with Whitney from Eagle County Gives Day, part of Colorado Gives Day. And thank you so much for joining me. This is a really cool program, really unique from just donating to various nonprofits.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're quite welcome. So tell us a little bit about Eagle County Gives Day, like why it's just this one special day of the year to be focusing on giving.
Sure, so Eagle County Gives Day, it's on Tuesday, December 10th. And it is a day where we encourage our community and outside visitors, everyone, to really donate to EagleCountyGivesDay.org. And specifically on that day because there is a $1 million incentive. So it's really helpful to be able to donate that day. Our organizations get more money donated to them to help them support whatever it is that their programs are being a part of.
Yeah. Yeah, and that $1 million is allocated to the various nonprofits around Eagle County, but it's only on that one day, and it kind of stacks upon the donations that you received from various individuals.
Yeah, so one thing that's special about Eagle County Gives Day too is that we, all of the nonprofits that participate in it, there's actually over 50 of us. And we end up all coming together and supporting a committee to raise awareness about this day and really, again, try to encourage people to support this day so that we can get that $1 million initiative and support our nonprofits even more.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's a big fund that was set up to help the various nonprofits here. And so you're going to eaglecountygives.org to submit your not bids, but your donations. And what I love about that website is it really goes into detail about what the various nonprofits around our valley are. And you can really discover what's out there that maybe you didn't know about.
Absolutely, yeah. So, you can learn a lot about the different organizations. You can see also on there, a lot of the organizations will share where the money is specifically going to, what program, a family that it might be helping, what exactly the funds are going to be paying for. So it's really cool to kind of see where your dollars go, especially on that day. And another thing that's really great about the Tuesday, December 10th is you can go to the website and you can donate, plan your donation. You could actually go set it up today and plan it to occur on December 10th. So if you know you're going to be busy or running around, traveling, something like that on the 10th, you could go ahead and do that today.
Yeah.
And then your donation will still go towards that $1 million incentive on December 10th as well.
Well, statistically speaking, Tuesday is when our memory is at its absolute worst. So, you want to lock that donation in now, otherwise you're going to forget.
Probably the reason purpose they did that. So,
absolutely. Oh, it's so great. Just overall, the various nonprofits around our community, they involve everything from the Family Learning Center that you work at to, I believe there's some like food bank type provisions out there, potentially some mental health areas out there. There's just anything that you could really care about. Arts are also involved in that. And none of these organizations would exist without our donations.
Absolutely, yeah. They do lots of things too, particularly to the Vail Valley. We have so much land to use here and great things to utilize for adults, for children, for families. And then this can make those sorts of things more accessible for them too. So we're really fortunate to have Eagle County Gives Day. I'm so happy they came up with that. It provides just ways for our nonprofits to continue to thrive as well.
Yeah, and we do have such a great giving community. So best of luck on Tuesday, December 10th. I know I'll be locking in my donations here this afternoon because, again, you're going to forget on Tuesday. I always forget everything Tuesdays.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Whitney.
Appreciate it, yeah.
So make sure to check out eaglecountygives.org anytime before December 10th to check out the various nonprofits and lock that donation in today.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Welcome to TV8 Vail's entertainment calendar, brought to you by Pendleton Whiskey.